It's Saturday, March 22nd, 2025. I'm TC Kirkham, and this is the Kirkham Report. Hey, vinyl community, TC Kirkham here, the Kirkham Report, TKR VideoCentral. Welcome. Not much to report on this week. It's been a slow week. I have been prepping to go back to work full-time, which kind of got screwed up. I was supposed to go back, well, not full-time, but I'm supposed to go back 2 days a week to the building. Don't mind this. I don't know why this is happening. I've tried to fix it and it won't go away. I was supposed to go back to work Mondays and Wednesdays starting this coming Monday. I've been given another week at full remote because they lost my badge. I had to get a new security badge, and my old one expired, and they sent it down there, and now nobody can find it. So I can't get in anywhere. So they said, go ahead, stay remote next week, and we'll get it sorted out. So that's what I've done. Yeah, I don't know why this thing is doing that. It's really irritating. It's never done that before. Do I have something wrong with it? Maybe it's the way... that's not going to work. I'll just take the background off. This is what I have behind me, my books and stuff. I haven't been doing a lot that way. And by the way, thank you I'm sorry I missed last week. Thank you, everybody, for the birthday wishes. Much appreciated. I just had so much else going on last week that I didn't have time to put the show together. And this week is there's just not much going on as far as that goes. But I just wanted to touch base and say hey to everybody. I did get a couple of pickups. I'm not going to lie. I have a bunch of CDs that I got that I already filed, and I totally forgot to leave them out so I could show them off. But I do have a couple of things I want to show off that I did pick up from Don and Mary on their auctions and stuff last week. And I'll get to those in a moment. My work, I want to get as much done as I can before I have to go back to the building 2 days a week. My CDs, my filed CDs, are almost done. I'm on the last box. There's about 400 in the box. And I've gotten the other 5 boxes all finished. Then it moves on to the more recent stuff I've purchased over the last few years. So I am about 70% done with the CDs, and I'm hoping to have most of them done by the end of the month, which is next week. So hopefully we'll make it. I don't know, but we'll give it a shot. It's been heck trying to pick up from this mess that I had in December. But I'm getting there slowly but surely. There are other stuff going on. Eurovision will be ramping up in the next week or two. All of the songs have now been revealed, so I have got to take time to go watch all of them. I will be starting to cover it. We're coming up on Eurovision is coming up in the middle of May, and I will be off that week from work so I can devote my full time to it, like always, with specials and such. I know everybody is just so excited about Eurovision coverage. Yeah, right. But it's something I do, so hopefully you'll be watching. Let's get to these. I'm not going to do the music and stuff. I did make a few pickups from Don and Mary on their various auctions. They're doing clean-outs of all the stuff they've piled up the last few years. On Whatnot, I picked up 2 singles. Magic Trumpet, and I can't pronounce the band. Let me see. Oops. That takes you completely out. It's hard for me to read it. Comparsa Universitaria de la Laguna. The song is called Magic Trumpet. It's an instrumental. I got that because of my instrumental show that I'm still not doing again on Mixcloud, but it will be coming back soon. So there that one is. The other one, Michelle Lee, actress and singer, and there's an island. This came out in 1971. They loved her so much they misspelled her name, put two L's in her name. Michelle does not spell her name with two L's, only one. If you know Michelle Lee, she was a singer and actress on Broadway before she became known for many years as Karen Fairgate on Knots Landing. So that's from her. I picked these up when they were over at Johnny's auction. This one single CD last week, Chip Davis and Mannheim Steamroller to Russia with Love, which I assume is like Russian traditional music. Haven't listened to it yet. And the complete box set of the wonderful miniseries Planet Earth. $5. I love this because it was like 60 in the stores. So, Don and Mary, thank you for the good bargains on that. Sorry I don't have your intro and stuff this week. I just didn't feel like pulling it all out because it's going to be just a gab show, pretty much. My week started off fine, but I ended up having a disaster this week, too. A sort of semi-disaster. I got up to do Obscuria on Thursday, and my Filmora stopped working. Filmora, Wondershare Filmora is the editing program I use. It is a great program. I have sung the praises of it for ages. But they were supposed to take out my yearly fee on the 18th, and it didn't come out. I got a letter saying it would be taken out 2 weeks earlier, but I didn't get it. I didn't get the receipt. I was like, what's going on? Go on there, try to do it manually. It won't let me do it. So I waited 24 hours, and then Friday I went in and I got in touch with people at Filmora through chat, or I think I got it done through X instant messaging, because they don't have a place where you can just email them. And they were like, oh, well, your card's not good. And I'm like, yeah, all my cards are good. I've checked all my cards. None of them are working, even PayPal. You guys need to fix this. This is on your end, not my end. So 20 minutes later, I get my invoice comes through, and it says I've paid it, and I go back in, and it resets itself. But I lost 24 hours of work time, and I honestly think it's because Filmora is trying to use these annual subscriptions to push you to the new plan system they have. I'm grandfathered in on the old one, so the new plan system, to get what I would have cost me $50 more a year, and I'm not willing to do that. So, cheers to Filmora if that's what they're doing, but cheers to them for fixing it. Within 20 minutes after I first started talking to them, they got it squared away. It's working again. I can do my shows again. I mean, that was important, because without Filmora working properly, I couldn't process anything, because it would have watermarked everything and cut me off at 3 minutes on some of the stuff. And there's no way I could have done this weekend shows with that going on. So, needless to say, I was pretty hot because my subscription was supposed to have been renewed automatically, and it wasn't. But I got it squared away, and it is working again. And that's what counts. I just wanted to get that done. Now, I do have a couple more things coming from Don and Mary that are supposed to be here later this afternoon. We'll cover those next week. Other than that, there's not a heck of a lot going on. This weekend, of course, Saturday Night Disco Party. Lots of great songs, as always. 11 p.m. on my channel. Tomorrow, AM 70s. Get lots of good feedback on AM 70s. I hope you'll continue to watch. Use the request line. We had a voice request last week. Please use the request line. Going to have lots of great stuff there. That is Sundays at 8 p.m. This week, Monday, is our week for Finding Your Music Mojo, live, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, with Dawn and I. We will be talking about music in some capacity. We haven't yet decided on a topic. But come by. You can watch it here on my channel. You can watch it on Two Hip Chicks, or you can pop over to the TKR VideoCentral channel on Twitch and watch it also if you'd like. So it'll be over there for a while. I'm not going to be simulcasting to Facebook anymore. I've been having too many problems with them. So when it comes to video simulcasting, so I'm not going to be doing any more of my videos on Facebook or Facebook Live. They're just a pain in the ass. So I'm just not going to worry about that. hopefully in the next couple of weeks before I go back to work, I'll have everything finished to some degree in here. I still need to do some of the light setup. I haven't fixed this light I got months ago. I haven't done a whole bunch of stuff that I need to get done. And so with this extra week's reprieve, I'll try to get it done as best I can. Um, I do have a lot in the pipeline, and I'll be talking more about that as it comes up. We're going to have a third long form show on Friday nights, probably starting in mid-April. I'll talk more about that when it's ready to premiere. Let me get rid of this hair that's sticking out. And I do have a few other things up my sleeve that hopefully, I'm hoping Radio Retro is off for the next several weeks as I get ready for a new season, but Flashback Tracks continues Thursdays at 4. Kim Takes On will be up this week, Tuesday at 4. And I'm thinking I may manage to get the Pop Challenge back next Saturday. We'll see how things go. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to, but I'm going to try. I've got most of the research done for this one. I got it done several weeks ago before I had all these troubles, and it was just waiting, so I got to finish it and then get it up. It's an old chart, so we'll see how it goes. In any case, that's it. I don't really have a lot going on this week. I'm just trying to catch up stuff from the disaster in December. Almost there with the CDs. I've got more stuff coming in. I'll show off on future shows. And I will make announcements here and there as things come up. And also, Eurovision coverage is going to launch real soon, so keep watching for that. Hopefully you haven't minded wasting these 10 or 15 minutes with me today. Thank you for everyone who has subscribed so far. I'm pushing 1,200 subscriptions, so thank you. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And if you have, again, thank you very much. Don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment. On this particular show, I don't care, but I love hearing from your comments on the other shows I do. I get comments all the time for Flashback Tracks and Disco Party and AM 70s. A few are starting to come in. I hope you'll check all those out. I enjoy doing it. I'm only here for you guys. I just love making the music for you guys. Sorry this is such a rambling, lame-ass show this week, but I swear things will get back to normal in the next week or two. Until next time, until I see you again on my other shows, or back here next Saturday, I'm TC Kirkham, TKR VideoCentral and the Kirkham Report. I will see you on the interwebs. Ciao, baby.